Hey everybody, Nathan Ronen, CFA here with an update for Level 1 candidates. Yes, Level 1 candidates who are taking their exam in August of 2024, and they are ready next week to sit for this exam, or hopefully they're ready. If you're one of those people and you'd like to hear some good sage advice and sane advice, please press the subscribe button now and the notifications button so that you can continue to receive these updates as a Level 1, Level 2, and Level 3 candidate as I post them on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. Okay, Level 1 candidates, you're up at bat, as we say, and your exam is just around the corner. And I'm getting flooded with emails and text messages, a lot from Level 1 candidates. So I want to share some of these things. There are common things that people are asking, and they're saying, hey, Nathan, I'm taking the Level 1 exam. I've been using your videos, or I used your mock exams or whatever, or, I heard about you, whatever it is. Any sound advice you have during my last few days of studying? What should I do? What shouldn't I do? Should I do end of chapter questions? Should I do blue box questions? Should I do Q-bank questions? Should I do more mock exams? What have you? Okay. I know, and I remember even myself as a Level 1 candidate, when it's the first time that you're taking the Level 1 exam, or even if you're retaking the Level 1 exam, but you're still at Level 1, it could be a little bit nerve-wracking because you don't know what to expect, or you don't really know what to do with your time, and you don't know what's more valuable, what's less valuable, and you hear a lot of different advice out there on Reddit, on analyst forum, friends, people who took the exam before, whatever. So I'd like to offer you some solid advice, okay? And you can take it or leave it, obviously, but it's based on years of experience. And that is that after a few days before your exam, probably what you want to do is you want to pull back from just going over material that's in the curriculum, meaning, reading the curriculum books or reading prep notes or things like that, study notes or whatever, because that's not really going to help you. Honestly, by now, a few days before your exam, what you know is what you pretty much know. And it's very doubtful that you'll be adding an incremental amount of knowledge to yourself if you just pound on the material and that it will actually get asked on the exam, whatever you happen to study. Again, diminishing marginal returns, okay? So what you probably want to do is, if you've taken your mock exams and you've done a sufficient number of mock exams and you feel comfortable with the mock exam results that you've had, or that you've taken enough mock exams, the last few days before the exam, or the last even day before the exam, what I'd be doing is I'd be reviewing my notes. If you've taken good notes, whether they be on the computer or flashcards, index cards, or personal notes on pieces of paper or notebook, whatever your style is for taking notes, I'd be reviewing my notes. And then the other thing that I'd be going over very carefully is ethics and GIPS, the Global Investment Performance Standards, because that's 15 to 20% of your exam. Almost 20% of your exam are those questions at Level 1. And, you can't, if you're doing just very simplistic questions or practice questions that are just testing you on the basics of the standards of professional conduct or GIPS, that's not what you should anticipate on exam day. The exam day ethics questions tend to be a little bit rougher, tougher, and they tend to integrate things, and they tend to create very much more like gray areas. So the more you can practice with questions that are gray areas and you could see a common thread of how to answer them, that's going to benefit you in the last few days more, and along with GIPS and reviewing your notes, than anything else you can do. Doing like a mock exam the night before the real exam, no, that's like running the marathon the day before the marathon. No, you don't want to do that. You don't want to go in there with a sprained ankle. No. Mock exams, probably you want to lay off the mock exams about 3 days, maybe 4 days before the real exam. You need to garner up that energy to take the exam on exam day, because those 5 hours are going to be rough in the sense of you're going to be feel drained afterwards, and they're going to take all that knowledge that you've accumulated in your brain, and you'll feel like you did a mind dump, like somebody turned you over and dumped all your knowledge out of you. Okay, so you really want to be well prepared for that. So number 1, I would review ethics and GIPS. Number 2, I would review my notes. And number 3, I would get a good night's sleep, and I would relax. And I would probably say 12 o'clock in the afternoon, the day before your exam, close the books. Close it down, shut it down, watch some movies, go out, be with friends. No alcohol. But I don't know why I didn't have to say that. But anyway, just make it a very easy evening, have a good dinner, just relax. You really have to walk into the exam relaxed. And I would probably also have the day off from work if you can get it, so that you could just relax and just watch some movies or do something, watch TV, just relax so that you can go in that exam on the following day and with a clean mind and a fresh mind and answer those questions. Okay, that would be my advice to people taking it. And again, budget your time very well on the exam. Don't get caught up by one question. Every question is worth the same number of points. If you're spending 3 minutes on that question, bing, 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 you're not passing this. You can't spend 3 minutes on every question. You got to just move on. Isolate it, come back to it, okay? That's what I would do. Go through as many questions, get as many questions in your pockets, correct, that you know are correct, in your pockets as possible, and come back to those that you weren't sure about. Do not spend 2, 3, 4 minutes on a question, because every question is worth the same number of points. Good luck to you on the exam next week. And if you have any other questions, you can reach out to me at my website, which is chalkandboard.org. That's CHALK and AND, board, BOARD, chalkandboard.org, chalkandboard.org. And I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. Good luck on your exams, and I hope I'll see you at level 2.